Hi, welcome to We Get It, You're Quirky, the podcast for you and for everybody you love. I'm Jennifer.
Yeah.
Well,
we stopped doing this like a while ago.
Yeah,
What?
no, at this point, well, to be fair, it has been a while.
It has been a while.
I'm Nick,
shit.
for anybody
I'm
who
Ezekiel.
forgot.
What's up?
Yeah.
We gotta say it every time. We gotta explain ourselves. The people
Fair
we
enough.
be. New
Fair
people will join on
Introduce
any
yourself.
episode. They don't start from the beginning.
Introduce
Fair
yourself.
enough. I'm Kameron.
All right.
Nick.
Yes. I already did it. I already
we
fucking
start
did it.
over?
You dick. No,
start
we're in.
over?
We're in this now. We started.
Nick,
We're going.
Yes.
I already
Ezekiel,
did it.
explain yourself.
He already did it.
Oh, all right.
Yo,
Zeke.
Ezekiel.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we
Me?
talking
Oh
about?
shit.
What are we talking
Star
about?
Wars,
Asking
dog.
him. I'm the one that
You're
has
talking
to
about
do it.
Star Wars?
You're talking about
Once
fat
again,
ass
Star
amounts of
Wars.
Star Wars.
But
And
now
later
we're
on-
talking about most of, like, just generally Star
All
Wars
of it.
because
We,
Jennifer has
we
now
had this-
seen
We had this
all of
insane
Star
watch
Wars.
party.
Yeah, Jennifer's now seen
At
all
least,
of Star
Jennifer,
Wars.
at least a
explain.
month ago, a little over a month ago, me and Cameron and Ezekiel and Nick
Hi.
all went to Cameron's house to
This is
watch
true.
Star Wars. Not just the original trilogy, but all of the trilogies.
All the movies.
All the
Well, we left one movie out. We
one
didn't watch
movie.
the Clone Wars movie. We didn't watch
What?
that.
That doesn't count. I'm talking about the
I
live
also
action movies.
saw the 2 new prequels that they made. All right.
Yeah. We
I have
also
seen.
Wait, wasn't there a prequel called Clone Wars?
Shut up.
Yeah, we
so
didn't.
like,
I didn't see
which
that.
Clone Wars did you leave out?
We both of them. We
Wow.
watched all 3 trilogies: Rogue One and Solo.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
so
great.
all the
Which I
live
feel
action
were
movies.
pretty.
That's
decent.
way easier to say, by the way.
Oh yeah, sure, Nick. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, fine. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
fuck you.
Oh wait, you know
You
what?
watched
You know who has pre-gamed?
I haven't. Literally not even. Anyway.
Nick is the most sober I've ever heard him.
Yeah, he's just done. Anyway, we watched them all in chronological order. Jennifer had never seen the movies before.
I have only seen the original trilogy, and that is all I ever knew about Star Wars. So as everybody went on to watch The Mandalorian, I sat back in this little corner of I'm fine where I am. Until like Cameron one day jokingly said, "We're gonna watch all the Star Wars movies in one sitting," and I said, "Bet."
Little JK, and then everybody.
Lil JK, and then the JK
No
just
JK.
never stopped with me. I literally said, "Let's do it. Let's take these days off work together," which fucked the schedule for like our poor boss Maria, who had to keep dealing with like, no, they're good kids. Let them have these days off, like fighting for us to have these days off together since we're both mid shifts.
So we could watch Star Wars.
and we had to do it twice because people couldn't show up to the first one, so we're like, oh man, we'll just hang out this day and we'll do it another day. And then she like explained to us like, oh, I fought real hard so that you guys can get those days off. And I'm like, Maria, about that, we need 2 more days off, pretty please. And she's so sweet. I felt really bad about that, but I'm glad she gave us the 2 more days. Listen, she's a sweet lady. I like her.
Yeah,
I don't like the fact that she's
like fuck that job.
Coming back. Yeah, fuck that job, but not Maria. Maria's the one that had to deal with it, like on a personal level. And it's like, ah, shit. I feel bad for how you had to go through that, Maria. You didn't have to. You care too much about this.
Oh yeah, this is a Star Wars episode. Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah.
I saw them all. Anybody has any questions?
I guess the question is, Jennifer, did you like Star Wars?
I give Star Wars like a 7 out of 10. Like as a whole.
Wait, no, real question.
High.
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it? Those 2 I got to Cameron's house at 2 p.m. and I left at midnight the next day.
Was it worth
it? Was not worth it.
Yeah.
There was absolutely nothing worth watching all those movies for, except, I guess, the brain rot that I now have.
Yeah.
Do you feel significantly dumber as a human after having done that?
I think I burned my frontal lobe
Yeah,
That's fair.
trying to stay up.
happens to the best of us.
I took 2 naps. I slept through the entirety of episode 2, which I hate, and the entirety of episode 7.
Kameron would not shut up. He would not stop complaining about how I made him sit through 2 days of Star Wars when he got to nap. I couldn't. I had to stay up for all that shit. All the movies except the original trilogy, which I've already seen twice, so I didn't need to see it another fucking time. Of course, I stayed up for my baby. What's the second one called? Fuck. What's the second one?
What?
Second what?
Like the original trilogy.
Oh, Empire?
Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, that's my baby. I like that one.
Like, there are 9 movies and 3 trilogies. What second one are you talking about?
I started it with talking about the original trilogy, but I understand the fucking confusion. And controversial take alert, my favorite, for all you fucking purists out there, was actually Solo. Y'all can go suck a fat dick. The original trilogy is okay. And the prequels are not.
Oh shit, that was it. That was the whole thought.
Yeah, that is
Damn, bro.
That was it. That's all I took
are
from
not.
this. All not good. They're not good movies. I
No,
sat there
like,
watching acting that was done with basically cardboard
please go
cutouts
on
with the
defense.
lines on them.
Please.
No, here's the thing. I can't even defend the prequels. They're not like the best movies, but I still like them.
Look,
But,
I feel
Nick,
like
not gonna lie, I'll 100% watch the prequels again. They're fun movies because they're so bad sometimes.
That's it. They are just the most fun. Nothing
they're not.
like not.
They're not the most fun.
Not the most.
All right, the new trilogy is the most fun. We're gonna
You
put
shut your
that there.
stupid whore mouth.
No, fuck you.
The new trilogy.
They're fun.
They're
All
fine.
the Disney
I
movies,
enjoy them.
all the Disney movies, best ones.
Sucked.
That says something about the other ones.
That's a hot.
That's not take yet.
All the Disney ones are the best ones. I had the most fun with those, and they were giving me new characters to love instead of all these guys that I've seen a million fucking times already. Thank God for that.
Jennifer.
What?
Garbage opinion. Trash.
Look, I'm not gonna say it's a garbage.
Here.
Look.
Cameron, your favorite is literally Rogue One.
Yeah, I know.
That's a Disney one. Is it not?
No. We're talking.
I know. But if we're talking about Disney ones as a whole, I cannot back the opinion that those are the best ones. Like I don't know.
Listen, I'm not gonna say like it's 1, 2, and 3. I'm just saying like as a whole, they've managed to like all together. I just like them a little bit more. As a whole, they swing more and they miss less.
I don't know. Rise of Skywalker. That was pretty trash.
Hey, leave the trilogies on their own.
But like, am I going to sit there and act like the other ones didn't have their fucking pulse? I do not care about
the third. A little differently though, right? Like all the trilogies on their own, and then the standalone Disney movies, right?
Yeah, there's more Disney movies. There's more Disney movies. That's why they're better.
They're sure.
More Disney movies.
That's why they're better. I mean,
listen, I'm ready for the comments.
I look. That's just I don't know if I can support that opinion. While Rogue One is my favorite Star Wars movie, like, and I will stand by that movie, and I love that movie with all my heart. I don't know if there's a single like of the new trilogy movie that can hold next to Empire. If we're really being honest, like
Empire is one movie out of the trilogy.
Yeah, I hear you. But if we're talking trilogy to trilogy, like Force Awakens,
and I'm saying Disney movies because there's Rogue One, then there's Solo, and those are like legit.
That's different. Those are side stories.
They're side stories.
What? Who gives a shit about that? I said the Disney movies. Does that not include those?
No,
not really. Because we're talking about the trilogies.
Those are Disney movies, though. We watched it in literally the Star Wars watch party. I'm sorry, they count as Star Wars movies.
Yes, I'm not saying they don't, but those like it's not a mainline episode movie. Like that's different.
What does that have to do with anything, though?
I
never said that. I never said, of the main story. These are the. I just said The
You
Disney
say
movies.
the Disney ones includes
Because
all.
2 beats 1, Cameron. 2 beats 1.
No.
You're both.
2 good
2
movies
beats
beats 1
1.
good movie. I'm sorry to say this, Cameron.
Sure, you're forgetting the other 3 though. When you're including Disney movies,
I didn't hate those 3. They weren't negative
none
things.
of those 3 can hold a candle to that one. So what does that say?
Those 3
about
at least bring the rest down.
Oh my God, no, they don't.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I personally didn't think that. I
Okay,
had fun with
you were. We just established though that you also had brain rot. So, so we got to take everything into account.
No.
I'm getting not involved in this argument,
No, Nick,
but I will
No,
comment.
you should.
Nick,
I will comment.
Nick,
You're
It's
go ahead.
really,
No, Nick,
You're
please tell me about
really,
how much you love Attack of the Clones.
really funny to watch play out.
No, Nick, please.
Nick,
Please.
what's your
Nah.
favorite Star
Attack
Wars
of the
movie?
Clones. Nick.
Y'all just
Nick,
yelling
what's
at
your
each
favorite
other.
Star Wars movie?
Say it.
Let's not get into
No.
that.
Nick, what's your
Nick,
favorite
Say
Star
it.
Wars movie,
Nick,
dog?
please
Let's not
say
get into that.
Revenge of the Sith.
Nick, what's your? Is it a prequel movie?
You know, it's Revenge of the Sith. Of course it is.
Is it the
Little-
one where Anakin has a girlfriend?
No, it's the one where he gets chopped in half. I know for a fact.
The silence, though. The silence is. Nick,
I know
which
for a
one?
fact. Little
Which
fucking
prequel
kid,
is
Nick,
it? Come on, tell me.
What a crazy
Nick.
world we live.
Which
Nick.
prequel is it?
Nick, you as a child
What's the
saw
movie, Nick?
Obi-Wan say, "Yeah, I have the high ground." You were like, "This is the most emotionally impactful thing I've ever seen in my entire life."
A,
Yeah.
no. B, that whole fight scene was good. And yes,
You mean when he was jumping from platform to platform over the
I
map?
like
that one.
part 3.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's
More
your
than the
favorite,
rest?
though?
I've said enough.
Oh my god,
I really like part 3. All right,
there are some shit opinions on this podcast.
Hey, fuck
Is
you.
part 3 your
Yeah, I
favorite?
gotta say,
But
Is that what-
also, I will
Is that what
also
you
point
admitted
out
to?
I really like Rogue One and Solo because my favorite Star Wars stories are usually the ones without Jedi,
Right? All right.
and
Hold on,
also
Nick's saying
Solo, and
Nick's
also
saying some
Solo
real
has
shit
Darth
over
Maul
here.
at the end, which he gets points for that. But I like
Is
Star
that
Wars.
really
I like
it? Is that
I
all
like
it took?
Star Wars stories that
What's
don't
so
really
cool
have a
about
lot.
Darth Maul? I
I like
want to
Star
know.
Wars
We're
stories that don't have a
watching
lot
these
to
movies.
Jedi.
He's
What's
got some
so
real
cool?
good opinions. Wait, Nick, that's a shit opinion.
you
No.
just said like 5
No,
shit
hold on. I'm
opinions.
on Nick's side about the whole we don't need Jedi in Star Wars.
I'm on his
No,
side.
it's no,
Also-
like no. Jedi and Sith are integral to Star Wars for one, and B, I just also
Nah.
enjoy the stories where they are not present.
I think the war is integral to Star Wars. I don't think we need
No, the wars. The wars.
the wars, the multiple
Yeah,
wars.
yeah.
Yes,
Star
of the
Wars.
stars.
Come on.
The wars are honestly
better.
the worst part of Star
Do better.
Wars, if we're being honest.
Yeah, it's a war,
It's
man.
literally how the fighting happens.
You know what? What's
Cameron.
your favorite Star War, guys? Which one?
Shut the fuck up.
I love the one where
Guy.
they did a shitty blockade, and then that was the whole movie. I love that one
Oh yeah,
so much.
that was amazing.
When was that?
That was the first one.
Oh right, yeah.
Nick,
When
you
it
know,
opened up with talking about a trade blockade, I was literally out of it. I was like, this is what I'm doing for the next 20 hours.
Yeah, the prequels get a little boring because it's all about politics and like, oh, there's a
a
trade
little.
blockade. It's like, oh god.
Listen, I don't care about the
No.
politics.
Nick, are they
That's
boring
all cool
or
and all.
fun? They
It
can't
was
be both.
literally when they brought in a space trade blockade. They had
no.
spaceships surrounding a planet, and I said, go in between them.
Hang on.
They had so much room.
Nick, are they boring or fun? Which one
They
is
can't
it?
be both.
Let's
Can't
move
be
on.
They're
No,
dorky as hell. I love them.
This is
No,
literally
okay. No, they can be boring at times because sometimes it ain't all that interesting. What movie is like? I don't know, man. Like, yes, they
What
can be
movie-
boring, but they also just that does not detract from the fact that I enjoy them.
I enjoy them in the sense that I like bad things sometimes.
That doesn't-
Watching Anakin
I don't know. Maybe it's just the
Watching
lenses
Anakin
I
have
grew
a
up with as a
relationship
kid.
with fucking Natalie Portman was hilarious.
Maybe it's the nostalgia vision that's what's really
It
doing
is.
this for me. Maybe.
It is.
I don't have nostalgia vision. I have fun with those movies.
They're not good movies.
They're not good movies. That's why I have
didn't-
fun with them.
You didn't have fun with them for the right reasons, is what I'm saying. Like you can say, haha.
Cameron, having fun doesn't need to have right reasons. If I put on a bad movie to enjoy it, I'm still enjoying it.
Fuck you.
All right.
My response.
Fair
All
enough,
right.
I guess.
Last Jedi
This was
shit.
20 hours of my life.
I'm sorry. Hang on. Hang on. Everybody else.
Last Jedi was shit.
Excuse me.
Here goes Ezekiel stirring the fucking pot. Just the whole point of what you just said. It's what you wanted.
No, it wasn't.
Now look where we are.
No,
Defend yourself, Ezekiel. Defend good points now.
Wait, which one was that one?
No, Cameron, defend Last Jedi. It sucked.
You just threw out your own shit opinion.
It's the one after the Force
Which
Awakens.
one's the Last Jedi? Oh,
The middle of the sequel trilogy, the middle one.
Oh,
with like the
I like
casino
that one.
planet and like
the casino planet. That was
yeah.
that
No,
was my
I
favorite
liked
scene.
that movie.
That was my favorite scene in that movie.
Was it
That
really?
was pretty.
Yep.
The casino part was the most irrelevant part of the movie.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I liked these movies.
You shouldn't have.
I had fun with these movies. Y'all
All
might have
of them?
hated them.
All of them?
I felt the one where Palpatine came back. I had fun with.
Really?
You can hate that all you want. I had fun with that.
That was like really bad.
That was.
Yeah, but I had fun with it.
Hey Jennifer,
Ray Skywalker.
how?
What do you mean how?
How?
What do you mean how?
Good, fun. How?
No, like it wasn't. That was in no way a good movie.
I enjoyed nothing that was happening in front of me.
I wasn't bored, so it did the entertainment.
They can fly now, guys.
I
Remember fly now?
They can fly now.
Always fly.
Listen, the
was
worst thing a
fine.
movie can be is boring. The worst
Yeah,
thing a
that
movie can be is
wasn't that in
boring.
wasn't that in Skywalker? The Rise of
What?
Skywalker? They can fly now?
Yeah, that was in Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, okay.
Yo, Ray
I
sitting
spaced
in
up
the
for a
woods,
second and I didn't.
and everyone going like, "Oh man, you got to stop training. You're already so strong." She's like, "Well, when you want me to throw a rock, it's gonna be, oh man. When you want me to move this rock in a like rotation, you're gonna want me. You're gonna want to say, oh yeah, we should have kept you training."
I think your opinions on movies would be skewed if you had to wait 2 years for them, like the rest of us.
Yeah, probably. But I sat down, watched all these movies, and saw them one after the other, and saw a progression of sorts, and said, you know what? At least I'm having an entertaining time. At least things look pretty. At least I like some of the characters.
You keep saying at least, but like
Star Wars is a 7 out of 10, 6.5 if I'm
6.
really feeling judgy.
You're
Sometimes
describing
actually
5
6.
out of 10 at
No,
best.
it's 6 out of 10.
You're
6 out of 10
describing
series. I changed my answer after talking about it some more. It is literally it's 6 out of 10.
like overall.
Ray Palpatine.
I can agree with that.
Palpatine coming back is
No,
so
Ray
funny to me.
Palpatine.
Palpatine never
Bruh.
died. I love how Star Wars
She
has
is
this thing where
Palpatine's
they never want
granddaughter.
to kill anyone.
What the
They
fuck?
never want to kill a single goddamn person.
Nick,
And
did
for
you
some
like
reason,
Rise of Skywalker?
her being related to Palpatine and having that be the reason why she can use Force Lightning may be the dumbest shit I've ever heard of.
It's hilarious though.
Like that's not
It's
how
not
that's not how the
hilarious.
Force works. That is not the Force. She was literally never at any point tapping into the dark side. That's not
Oh,
no.
Nick, she was tapping into her midichlorians.
Fuck off.
Yo, babe, how high your metachlorian count be?
Jesus. Like that doesn't make any sense at all. Never. She had like at a few points a crisis of, oh, am I actually a Jedi or am I Sith? They were all fucking stupid ass visions. What? Anyway, there.
Nick, does that piss you off?
That
That's my,
fight with Kylo Ren.
That's my Nick rant for the topic. We'll see if I get another.
Kylo Ren and Rey was the most awkward relationship I've.
Oh, that was horrible.
It was
them
so
kissing caught me
bad.
so off guard.
It should have been, wouldn't it? Poe and fucking not Poe. Literally, I don't know. Anybody else with Rey would have been a better choice than fucking Adam Driver and Kylo
I
Ren.
didn't want Rey with
Rose.
anybody, but the couple
Wait,
I wanted.
was her name Rose?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rose.
Yeah, Rose and Ray. No, it would have made less sense, but I would
Never
have
met,
liked it.
but yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's true. I don't think they knew each other existed.
Yeah, no, like I don't think they ever had a scene together.
It's better than whatever the fuck this was.
But they force FaceTimed, remember?
Yeah.
They force FaceTime.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah,
these
and then
movies
we
are.
got to see Adam Driver's weird chest.
He has
And those
a very
high-waisted pants.
He's a very barrel-chested
You
man.
you liked these movies?
I was
Like, all of
entertained the whole way through.
Yeah, but we're being
They're not good movies.
Here's the thing.
They're not good movies. Hear me out. But I had fun. Now I say that's a win in my book.
That
If
doesn't
I
make the movie
wasn't
better.
bored, then they win. I can't say that for the other trilogies. That's the issue. There were times where I got very bored.
Like, I hear you, but that doesn't make the movie better.
Yes,
Like,
it
the fact
does.
that, like, this is so bad. Like, that doesn't make the movie not bad.
No, but I like them.
Because it's not bad on purpose. Like, you're not laughing with it, you're laughing at it.
Does that change the fact that I'm like,
Yes.
because this is a personal thing. I'm not giving it a gold star.
Jennifer's like, how does it being bad and Jennifer liking that reason affect Jennifer's enjoyment of the movies? Like, we're all acknowledging they were bad.
Yeah,
they weren't good.
Yes,
that's not a question.
They were my favorites because they kept me entertained. They kept me going. The other ones got boring, and then I stopped. That's why I'd rather watch the sequel trilogy than the prequel trilogy.
I guess.
Rapid brain cell deterioration.
Zeke, what's your favorite?
I already lost my frontal lobe.
What?
What's your favorite?
What's my favorite?
What's your favorite? Everybody state
Star
your favorite right
I was
now.
supposed to
Everybody
pick?
state your favorite. I choose Solo. What's your favorite, Cameron?
Rogue One. Just said.
Rogue One. All right.
I
Ezekiel.
never thought I'd have to do this in my entire life.
Ezekiel. Just
I'm
listen.
so disinterested in Star Wars. It's not even fucking funny.
I meant just fell to his knees.
What?
Is it Empire? Is it Empire?
You gonna be a
Maybe?
basic bitch and say Empire?
Like,
Can't wait. I can't wait
It
for
really
Nick's answer.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, he does not
All right.
care.
So Empire.
It could be Rogue One.
Oh, all right.
The best one.
Nick, go on. What's yours?
We're already past this.
No, Nick, you didn't
You
say
never
it.
actually answered. I don't
You
think.
didn't answer the question.
Yeah, that's the point.
Nick,
What's wrong with
this
your
is-
answer? We're
is
all
literally
good. We're all Star Wars people here. Go on and
Nick,
tell us.
Ezekiel really isn't. That's the
if
thing.
you can't voice your opinion on your own podcast, then where can you?
In the safety and comfort of my own bedroom.
Oh, really?
You're in your own bedroom.
Say it so I can post
Is
it
that
on
the
the internet.
case, Nick?
You're in your own bedroom right
No,
now.
okay. I was saying it before. Yes, I don't know. I like Rogue One. I also,
However,
for several reasons,
Mhm,
some of them
mhm.
not even relating to the movie, just because I like the story arc and the things attached. I like Revenge of the Sith for a few
This
reasons.
All right.
I'm
this
outside of
nigga
that.
likes Anakin.
But the movie itself, I admit, it's not that good. The story's a little weak. But knowing what I know about Star Wars, I just appreciate how, like, I don't know. It's like that
You
movie
mean the
could have
stuff
been
they added after the movies came out?
like fucking
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
And so I just
Feel that
knowing all
shouldn't
this
count.
knowing all this stuff affects how I view the movie because I see what was supposed to happen and how this was meant to happen. It's like, all right, now I know like the subtext of what's going on here accurately. So it's a little bit better. But that's about it.
Huh.
The movie itself could be a little bad at times. I understand this.
Cameron said people like you exist.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
I'm just saying.
No, it's
Like-
fine. It's fine to like movies, especially when you get a
I
different
was told
context.
this was
I
a
just think
safe
it's
space,
kind of goofy
and
how
I
the
feel a little
context
lied
is
to.
basically a fan
You were.
fiction.
You were lied to. All
Fuck
I'm
you.
saying is knowing subtext
I don't
after
know.
shit.
I had fun with those movies
that
sometimes.
was written by better writers than George Lucas does not make those prequels any better.
Having
Fair
essentially a fan
enough.
fiction that fills the gaps doesn't. The gaps,
7
the
seasons of
gaps are
Clone
still
Wars
there.
does not fix that
The
movie.
gaps are still there. Is all I'm trying to say.
I mean, the Cameron hit it closer. Like several seasons of Clone Wars does not, in fact, fix the movie. I understand
It
this.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay.
However, I
Please
do.
say that.
Hold on. I do want to see Clone Wars though,
Look, go for it. It's a good show, written by better
Yeah.
people than George Lucas.
Yeah.
because it does seem fun. You said it's out of order though.
Yeah, it
You
aired
can
out
just
of order.
honestly. Here's the thing,
can
though.
watch it in the order it aired in.
Hold
Just
on.
know that like a couple times during the production, George Lucas just kind of came in and said, "Hey, I want to do this episode," and then they just had to do
What?
that because he owned it.
Yeah. So
Mm.
effectively, you can watch it from start to finish, and you'll like by the end you'll figure out, oh, hey, this isn't in like the timeline I'm following. This is in a different spot. You could recognize that by the time you're watching these things, or you could just watch it actually chronologically.
Yeah,
I say it's rather irrelevant. I'd watch it from beginning to end because I understand where these parts would have fit in. So
I
it
think
doesn't
I
really
might
fucking
watch
matter
it
to me.
chronologically just so I don't get confused and angry at that.
Fair enough.
fair enough. I would also say the new Disney Plus shows definitely worth a watch. Mandalorian's fucking fantastic.
I haven't kept up with Kenobi, but I hear it's really good.
I don't know.
It
I
is
might
really.
start Kenobi after Cameron's raving review earlier.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought Kenobi was gonna be real boring after Boba Fett. I don't know if you guys saw Boba Fett, but that kind of sucked.
Book
I
of
didn't
Boba
see
Fett?
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett was dookie. Like that was ass.
No, I liked Book of Boba Fett, but that's not really surprising, I imagine.
I mean, hey, like different strokes for different folks, I guess. But man, that was boring. Like all the Boba was the worst part of his own show.
Is he
Homie
really?
was in, yeah, like he was in, like he.
It was basically like
No, not right
Mandalorian,
now.
like Mandalorian 2.5.
Well, yeah, those Mandalorian episodes were cool. It was cool when like Boba Fett went away and we got to see like what Luke and shit was up to. But not I don't like. Then we had to go back to Boba Fett. Now it's just
It was like, well, back to this.
I know y'all hated it when she said Rey Skywalker, but like
I hated
I
it.
thought that
Trash.
was hilarious.
Awful. Worst thing I've ever
I
seen.
thought that was
Dookie.
hilarious.
I'm so done with this stupid family. I'm so
Yeah.
done. So done.
It
Can we move on?
gets worse
Ah.
in Legends, like way worse in Legends. The family keeps going, gets the more fucking trouble. I agree. Like I'm like you're done. It's over.
Cameron, I literally burst out laughing as like that scene happened, and you were just so mad. You were so like bummed out and irritated.
The Last
And
Jedi
I'm laughing.
that she's nobody, and like that's it. Like you come from nothing, you are nothing, and like you're still somehow so
She calls
powerful.
herself Rey Solo.
That would have
But
made
now
more
it's-
sense.
But now it's like you're powerful
Oh.
because
She
you're
spent way more time with
Skywalker.
Han than she did with Luke and Leia.
Yeah, she did.
Rey Solo would it look? It's would it have still
Listen,
been
is the
dumb?
movie garbage? Yeah, sure. I think it's funny though. I think that's really funny. Like somebody comes up to her, "What's your name, Rey?" What? No, your full name. And she like takes a moment and she's like, "Oh man, who's the last guy I was just what's his fucking Rey Skywalker? That's
That's my name.
that's my name.
That
Don't wear
me.
it out. Please don't."
My
Action.
least favorite.
I love it. I love it. Love it.
All right,
love it.
I think it's time we move the fuck on.
To what?
We're going to talk about Multiverse of Madness, right? That was going to happen.
Shit.
That was a plan. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Y'all want to talk
Yeah,
about
we
that?
talk about
I
that.
had a good time at that movie.
Yeah.
I was very terrified of Wanda.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
normally
That-
when we do these like reviews, they're like, yeah, can we call these reviews? I guess so.
No.
No, this isn't exactly a review. This is
When
four
we
people
talk about
rambling.
It's more of a discussion.
movies or when we
Yeah,
discuss
Nick's right. It's a
movies,
discussion.
TV shows, I find myself slipping into the role of boo this, but no boo. I like this. I like this.
Yeah, you're no longer the guy fucking dogging on everything. No, you enjoyed this for once.
This was good. I liked this. I was a big
Even
fan.
with things Cameron likes, he often dogs on it on this podcast.
Yeah.
But
Like
Sam
in this,
Raimi figured it out. Sam Raimi understood what this movie was supposed to be, like a pseudo horror film.
Bro, my parents hated everything that was Sam Raimi in
Really?
that fucking movie. Yeah,
Your parents
Really?
hated the movie?
yeah, especially the obvious
What is
Raimi
wrong
parts.
with your parents?
I don't know.
Wait, like the weird camera choices and like
Yeah,
That's the best part.
It was a horror.
The Sam Raimi parts were the best parts. He understood what the fuck was happening. And at
The
the end of the
parts
movie, where like Doctor Strange grows the third eye and that fucking guitar, like
Bruh.
that guitar riff comes out of nowhere. That is awesome. That was well executed. Like it's like this is like an 80s or 90s like fucking horror film vibes, you know?
I want to see that movie again.
So yeah. But
Bro.
and Sam Raimi, I think, nailed the tone of what this movie was supposed to be. And he just fucking threw in the Illuminati. He's like, yeah, have this.
Yeah, before killing
Have
them
this.
all.
Yeah,
Which, like,
all of them.
What
mad about that.
mouth?
A lot of people are mad about like how Black Bolt and like Mr. Fantastic and everybody got like bitched out in this movie. I don't care.
That's what would have
Okay.
happened. That's what would have happened in the regular comics anyway. Wanda would have just eviscerated them. I'm
Like,
sorry, but she can literally change reality.
I don't know.
It
Like,
doesn't matter.
I feel like if you're out here like really, really getting a hard on for Black Bolt, you gotta assess those priorities.
You got the wrong priorities, yeah.
Like, come on. Like Blactagar Boltagon is not gonna suck your dick, bro. Come on.
He said, I
Can't.
looked at you when he said Blackagar Boltagon. I fucking looked at you. I can't believe he fucking actually said the name. I'm like, what the fuck?
They actually use his full government name. That's crazy.
They actually on a movie said
Yeah.
Blackagar Boltagon, or I believe that's his name. I fuck up the first part. His last name's definitely fucking Boltagon.
It's Blactagar Boltagon.
Yeah, fucking
It's
Jesus.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
But it's really funny.
It is really funny. Like I don't know. I was a big fan of this movie. Like I don't think it was necessarily Sam Raimi hinged because he didn't write the movie. And I feel like if we did, we would have saw some like shit.
Oh, for real. I think
like,
the only one of the Illuminati, I think Mordo, is that a name?
Yeah, Mordo.
He didn't die. He was just trapped in that little hole.
I don't think we're ever gonna see anyone from this universe ever again.
Never.
Which is why I'm fine with like them bitching out the Illuminati. I don't care.
Because then they can actually exist in the MCU and have like a good presence within it, you know?
Exactly. Like
the X.
Out about Wanda.
Hold on, we're never gonna see John Krasinski again?
Probably not.
He
looked so good as him.
Yeah, he did. Look, would it be fine? Sure. I'd prefer an unknown though. I thought that was a cool little.
Same. I would love.
Had done a lot of fans casting as him. Like that's fun. Sure.
See, I would love if they
I'd
did
love
bring
if
the
John
Fantastic
Krasinski
Four
would be remembered for something other than The Office
and the X-Men. Like if they brought in the X-Men, I'd want to see new actors as the X-Men. I don't want to see A Quiet Place. He wasn't that, but like I said, I want to see new actors for the X-Men. I want to see a new Magneto and Professor X. Newer than both of the timelines we got so far, and a different Wolverine entirely. I want a different Wolverine.
I do.
Not Hugh Jackman.
Cameron, who is it that you said would make the best Wolverine?
Daniel fucking Radcliffe. Dude. Hear me out. Harry Potter as fucking Wolverine. He's hairy, he's short, and he can get buff because Disney has the money to make it happen, okay?
This is true. Like, the only requirements for Wolverine is short, hairy, and angry. That's all you need. That's the perfect formula.
He could do that. He could do that. I bet. Oh my god, I know he can do that. I have such belief in Daniel Radcliffe. Plus, he's in this post child star phase of I'm just doing whatever the fuck I want.
He's doing so many wacky ass movies right now.
Hold on, let me look at a picture of modern Daniel Radcliffe.
Dude,
yeah, look at him right now.
Honestly, just picture that guy with a fucking cigar in his mouth, and that's just Wolverine.
Hold on, Cameron, he's already buff.
Exactly.
Hold on, let me send a picture to the Discord. Y'all need to see how buff this dude actually is, though. This guy with fucking Wolverine claws. This is the guy.
Maybe.
He needs to be more
Hold on,
buff
look
than
at him
Wolverine.
right now, y'all.
He needs to be. Yeah, he needs to bulk a little more.
Yeah, he
More
needs
bigger,
bulk,
please.
more bigger for Wolverine, for sure.
But I
We
think
gotta do it, but like he's already pretty fucking.
I
He is
think
cut. That guy is cut.
He's hairy. Now imagine that with a fucking cigar in his mouth, and that's Wolverine right there. That's not
maybe.
You're
Yeah,
doing pretty good with this
You keep
casting.
saying
I want to
maybe.
see this.
I'm as of yet unconvinced.
Well, Nick,
You're still
I don't.
unconvinced?
You know what?
Is
Fuck
it
you.
because he doesn't have a big enough chest? Is it because his shoulders aren't wide enough?
I don't know. It's just face. I don't know.
Is it because you see Child Boy?
No. I just don't think it
Harry
fits
Potter?
for Wolverine.
Hold on.
I don't think his face works unless you can find like a better.
Hold on. There's him in a white beater.
What, a better photo?
Is that a better photo?
7 movies worth of photos, Nick.
Look, it doesn't matter. I'm right now unconvinced.
Can he do an
But you know
American
what?
accent?
I
I'm
don't know. I've never
sure
heard-
he could.
I'm sure
He's
he
an
could.
actor. I'm sure he could. He'll figure it out.
That's
Fucking
that's
Benedict
a little
Cumberbatch
harder
did
though.
it.
That's not necessarily an actor thing. That's a voice acting thing.
A lot of British actors can do an American accent fairly
Doesn't-
well.
That
Better
doesn't.
than we can do British accents.
What? My British.
Ezekiel can.
Hold up. Hello, mate.
At least we don't have school
Right.
shootings.
Oh, go on.
But no, like there's a lot of actors who I just straight up didn't know were actually British.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Well, like Idris Elba. Idris Elba fooled me for years.
No, you're
Idris
lying.
Elba
No.
100%
You're
fooled
fucking
Cameron.
lying.
No, dude, he's British. I'm not lying to you.
You're
Tom
telling me he's like
Hardy.
bottle of
Tom
water.
Hardy got me for a while.
What?
No.
Yeah, no, I swear, for the longest time I didn't know Tom Hardy was British.
That's fair. That's fair. I didn't know that either.
Other people also want
just
him
kidding.
as
Like also,
Wolverine. Cameron.
Andrew Garfield also confused me.
Nah, I saw Andrew Garfield like do interviews and shit before Spider-Man, so I just knew.
These are all
Yeah.
bottle of water people.
Yeah, but oh wow.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. Wild stuff.
Imagine.
Okay, hold on. There was
Never
an
be
interview
me.
where people asked him if he's going to be playing Wolverine. He said that's just speculation. And he
Who?
said, I deny yes. He said when co-host Anna Navarro pressed him on the topic during Monday's episode. This is something that comes up every so
What?
often. I think because in the comics, Wolverine is short. So everyone's often like, who's a short actor? There's never been any actual truth to it. Every so often, I get bored of answering the question sensibly, so I just make a joke like I did the other day that sort of reignited the rumors of it, but there's nothing going on. But I think that's so funny because
What
that's
actor is
true.
this?
He's short.
Daniel
This
Radcliffe.
is Daniel Radcliffe
Oh,
being
yeah.
asked if he's going to be playing Wolverine. He's like, that's what everyone keeps saying, but that's just a rumor. But I
Fair
think
enough.
that's so funny how he's just internalized it as him just being short and hairy. And it's like, yeah,
Yes.
now go be Wolverine.
You figured it out. What a
That's all it
surprise.
takes to be Wolverine.
How many short, hairy actors are there? Not enough. Now go out there.
And Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Scream a little. Like it'll work out.
I've
Well,
seen
you guys-
him. I've seen him in that movie where he has like the fucking fuzzy slippers on and the guns. Hold on.
Oh yeah, Guns Akimbo or whatever.
Yeah, something like fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is called Guns Akimbo.
He was playing a movie. I saw a few clips of it. He was in a movie, and the whole plot was like he was just slowly becoming the devil or something. It was weird.
I have these exact fuzzy slippers. Hold on.
It kind of
Wait.
sounds like the Cat Smith movie Tusk, where like a guy.
Yo, I have these exact fuzzy slippers. Right, I can wear.
No, it's like he killed his girlfriend but doesn't remember it, and he might have not actually done it. But the more evil things he does, or just seemingly randomly, these horns on his head grow until he just turns into like the devil or something.
That's pretty cool.
And the movie, I'm fairly certain, is a huge unknown.
Well,
he's
yeah.
definitely older.
But here's the thing: Daniel
I'm pretty
Radcliffe,
sure that was him anyway.
Potter kids, doesn't have to work a day in his life if he doesn't want to. He is set. When's the last time you guys saw Emma Watson in anything?
It's been a while.
Or the actor that who was Ron Weasley. I think he just
Ron,
owns an ice cream truck now.
I don't
Ron
think he
doesn't do
wants to do
anything.
anything crazy. I
Which
think he just
fair
wants to
enough,
chill.
man.
So the movie I'm talking about is called Horns, but y'all remember those trailers for Swiss Army Man he was in?
Yes.
No, I don't. I didn't see those.
Doing shit.
Hold on. I didn't see those. I don't know what y'all are talking
And the
about.
movie I'm talking about is called
there
Horns.
was this movie Daniel Radcliffe was in where he was just a guy that, like, I think wasn't he a dead guy, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, and he could just do anything though.
Yeah, he was a dead guy that just kind of helped this other guy survive. He was like Swiss
Like
Army Man.
he could like split out water, do a bunch of other crazy shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like he's very much just doing whatever the hell he wants. Like I think he's in the 3rd season of whatever that show is on TBS. What's it called? Miracle Workers. There we go. It's like this anthology show with like Steve Buscemi and other people. He's just like he's really doing whatever, and I respect it. Like that's some good shit right there. Be Wolverine though.
So,
Be
yeah.
Wolverine.
Just,
Enter another franchise.
I'm gonna post something funny. Hold on.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with this though.
Oh, okay, dope. Did we have anything else?
I mean, we were talking about Multiverse of Madness, and then
We were talking about Multiverse of Madness. There we go. Okay.
kind of gone off from there.
Yeah, we started talking about Wolverine. Anyway. Multiverse of Madness. Did you guys like the movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody
I had a
liked it.
very fun time with that movie.
I was talking about it
like
this
in a
whole time
genuine
before.
way, not like a Star Wars way.
Yeah, after we had gone off on the tangent, before we had done that, I was talking about, hey, I really love the movie. Raimi went off.
I'd
Yeah.
love to watch it again.
Yes.
I would as well. Like the first Doctor Strange movie, I liked it, but man,
It wasn't trippy enough.
It didn't. Number one, I hate sling rings with a passion. I hate it a lot. Like
They were still in this.
Yeah, they were, but I got over it because the rest of the movie was awesome. I was like, okay,
Why can't they just teleport?
That's so dumb. It's so dumb to me.
I don't know why, but I really don't care about the sling rings.
That's fair. If it doesn't bother you, it doesn't bother you. It bothers me to no end that he needs the magical item in order to do magic. That's fucking.
That is that's annoying.
The wizard should just be able to.
I really like
wizard
since he always has it on. I never really noticed that he needs it. You know.
Yeah.
I look at it every time he's on screen just to look for a sling ring through what's it called, Thor Ragnarok and Infinity War and Endgame. He did not have a sling ring. Fucking.
But he still did it all.
Spider-Man, they came back.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I do actually remember that specifically. In some of the other movies, he just didn't have a sling ring. Or when it came to Thor Ragnarok, he was just teleporting Thor around his house. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Inside the Sanctum Sanctorum. He was just teleporting around, looking at different things, and Thor was all confused as shit. Like, how's he doing that? Like, can he do that all the time, but further? Or does that make sense?
But further.
Like, I don't get it.
Which, like, that scene was very funny with him.
Look, man, you've been getting spoiled, right? Nick been spoiling you. Sometimes spells require components, right?
Fuck off.
No, Nick doesn't even do this in D&D. All right,
that's
no components.
Dumb. I'm saying that's dumb too.
I actually disagree. I understand this point. Sling rings are dumb. We're not talking about D&D right now.
No,
so let's move on.
You don't have us do components for our fucking spells.
Not unless they matter or have a monetary value that's really high.
The component is so that's so stupid. Just let me do
like
magic.
Revivify and some other high level revival spells cost like an actual diamond of like an actual set amount of worth. It has to be you have to use a diamond and it consumes the diamond as part of the spell. If it's a component that is actually consumed or it has a monetary value of some significance, it's gonna matter. But it hasn't yet, so it doesn't matter.
Ugh. So does that mean we have to tell you, or will you look it up?
I usually know when it comes to these specific spells I'm talking about.
Oh,
But while you are choosing your spells, I would like you to be wary of that fact. We're not talking about D&D right now. We can have a separate podcast about it.
We're allowed tangents.
We are allowed.
Yeah, man, we said heavy tangents.
That's a fair point.
That's a fair point. It's been 3 months since our last pod. Did we miss anything else? Like, did we cover everything? Star Wars.
Chris Rock got slapped.
Star Wars, Multiverse of Madness. What else? Like, come on, guys. We
Chris
saw
Rock did get slapped.
Chris Rock got slapped.
Jennifer brought that up
just
now.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Were you guys watching the Oscars when that happened?
No, I saw it on Twitter as the Oscars were going on.
I was at work, and somebody brought it up to me. I was like, what?
I was taking a nap, and someone woke me up screaming and said, yo, he just slapped the shit out. Like, what? Like,
what?
Yeah, we thought it was a bit. We thought it was part of the show.
I'll just go over some of the other things we've missed. Morbius flopped twice.
Hold on, guys. No, bring it back. I was busy that week.
Yeah. One more time.
I'm praying on Sony's downfall. Please, just release that Craven movie, just so it can bomb. Too.
Oh,
you gotta re-release Morbius, but you actually have to add in the scene where he says it's Morbin time. I know you have it. We know you have it.
What?
Everyone knows you have it.
What?
Sony has the scene in a hidden crypt.
Oh
where Dr. Michael Morgan says it's Morbin time. They just won't release the full movie.
His name is Dr. Michael Morbius.
It's not Dr. Michael Morgan, Morgan, whatever the fuck.
Oh, is it not Morgan?
Not whatever you
His last name is Morbius.
His last name is actually Morbius?
It must be.
Look, man. He doesn't have the hand sucker, so I'm not gonna go see it.
Anyway, as far as other things,
I do.
Why
I wasn't gonna see it anyway.
The rest of it, we're not all caught up with Kenobi, so we're getting there. We'll talk about that at a later time. We're not caught up with Ms. Marvel, I don't think.
Oh,
no.
I am. It's so good.
Shut up. I'm not. Nobody else is.
Only me and Cameron have watched Stranger Things season 4. Nobody else cares.
I won't lie. I might not. Yeah.
Nobody else cares. It's fine.
Yeah, Nick, you haven't seen any of it.
The only Stranger Things I've seen is the entirety of the 3rd season, and that is all.
Which is perfectly fine.
No,
all I've seen.
People
don't need to see Stranger Things. I'm sorry, they don't.
But they need to see season 3.
What?
I disagree entirely.
Stranger
Things is probably the best Netflix original show. I'll say that.
It's one of the best, but I'm not saying
the best.
Listen, I'm not going to tell anyone to sit through an entire Netflix original show, especially one that has 4 seasons and is getting longer and longer every episode. I don't need to tell people to do that.
I probably won't.
It to be longer.
Oh,
get over it.
Moon Knight. Did we talk about that on the pod ever?
Moon Knight.
No, we didn't.
It was cool. Very cool.
Hey, man, Moon Knight. That was a show that came out.
Yo, he's got 2
I didn't finish it, but I liked what I saw.
4, 3.
It was all right. Moon Knight was okay. It was pretty. It was okay. It was okay. Disappointing at times, but overall,
get out of my head.
7 out of 10. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Of Phase 4 of Marvel, this is overall the worst. Not like the worst in Boo, this is bad, but this is the worst one. Like the worst phase.
What's the show that I keep saying I'll watch just to piss you off, Cameron?
Oh, Iron Fist.
What if I just started?
No.
Because why would you start Iron Fist before watching any of the other things that are better than Iron Fist?
I recently watched the first season of Daredevil and Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones is stressful to watch.
It's such a good show, though, right?
It is. It is so. The whole experience was stressful. It's horrible, all of it. I'd watch it again for sure.
Cameron,
it's fantastic. What's up?
You're gonna start reading Berserk now, right?
Oh yeah.
One Piece is also coming to its finale. Cameron, you got to read that too.
I'm gonna start reading Berserk and One Piece. So
on the next
Cameron said to himself all these years, you know what? Maybe when they end, fully confident knowing that they'd never do that. And then the same year, they both decide to have an ending. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Well, yeah.
They're working
towards ending soon.
Ending. They're working on the endings. So now Cameron has to now read them, and on the next few podcasts, we'll probably start talking about them. I'll
Yeah.
note this now. Another thing I want to talk about when the series ends. I was looking up recent shows and more things that we may have missed on the podcast.
What?
When it ends, I think we should get together and talk about Spy Family and things such as Ranking of Kings.
Ooh,
Yes!
wait, can we talk about
Nick,
Ranking of
you're
Kings?
so right.
I think we should. That'll be for a future podcast. I think because we're
Ezekiel has to watch these things though.
Yes, we're getting pretty close to an hour.
Ezekiel's the wheel on the cart that doesn't roll because
Did you-
every
Yeah.
single time we watch things, he's like, "I'll get to it. I'll get to it." He wouldn't
Nick-
watch the Batman. He wouldn't watch these shows.
We watched JoJo for the 6th time.
I watched the first season of JoJo.
Maybe I
with
will.
you,
Maybe
dog.
I'll watch.
Can you give me
for the
something?
20th.
God damn it.
Hey,
Maybe
Ezekiel,
I'll read
how's
Berserk
Michiko and
again.
Hachin
What?
going? How's
Oh.
Michiko and
Hey, I thought we were
everybody's
gonna watch
here
that.
that
Hey,
I've been
no, that's
telling
up
to
to you.
watch this show. How's Michiko
hey.
and Hachin doing?
I do have to watch. I
We
will
said
watch that.
we were gonna watch
Y'all
that
fucking
together.
suck.
All right.
All y'all, except for Nick, who apparently said he'll watch it. But I'll
Because you watched Doro Hidoro.
I'll see it when I see it.
I literally told. Wait, we're gonna watch that.
You saw the first episode, and then
watch-
you did nothing with that for months.
Who?
You.
You've been had.
You said Nick?
You.
No. Nick hasn't seen any of it. Hold on. I watched all of y'all's things. I saw season 1 of JoJo, and I'm still watching JoJo with you, so don't worry about that. I'm reading your book also. Let's see. Cameron, I watched Anohana.
Yeah, how's it going?
I watched it many times. I cried with you the second time. By the way, everybody, please watch Anohana. Everyone out there. Everybody have a good time and a sad time.
Yeah.
Enjoy a nice cry this evening.
Also, much like I expected, Jennifer did indeed cry worse the second time.
I was bawling like a baby, and Cameron's like, I hear Cameron beside me, and that makes me cry more. Like, I had my hand, I cry like a mom that just got some bad news, like, hand over my face. I'm like trying not to show. Like, I ugly cry always. There is no like cute crying with me. It's always a fucking ugly cry. It is pent up and it pushes out.
Watch Anohana.
Y'all should watch Anohana.
I really want to know what it's like when you cry.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
And Nick, everyone's seen it, but you.
Yeah, everyone's seen it.
Oh my god, Ezekiel! Yeah, you were the one that first showed me Anohana. We watched it together. Oh man, you gotta watch Anohana with Nick, and you gotta record it.
Not doing that. You would never let that happen.
Emotional reaction to this really sad show.
Here's the thing: I think he won't cry. I think he won't cry. Is the thing.
Oh, is that what you think?
Well, maybe. No. Here's the thing.
Probably, maybe. I don't know. It's entirely possible.
Well, Nick, are you like some heartless, cruel monster?
I don't think he's a heartless, cruel monster. I just don't think he's the type of person that cries over like. I don't know. There's something about Anohana. I don't think you'll relate it to the friend group like you and me, Cameron. Like I relate it to the friend group. That's why I cry so hard.
Well, yeah, Nick's in the same friend group, so I'd imagine he'll.
I don't know if you'll relate it though. Some people have that disconnect with shows, you know.
Well, I don't know. Nick's you don't strike me as like some heartless, like cruel, unfeeling, like pit of darkness.
I don't think people who don't cry at Anohana are heartless or anything. I don't think that.
I do.
That is Cameron's benchmark, though.
That's what Cameron believes wholeheartedly. I'm just thinking about all the things that I've watched for all y'all, and for years now, literal years, I've been telling y'all to watch Michiko and Hachin, or even Panty and Stocking. Those are the two fucking choices.
Yeah, did that and got real fucked up.
You did not watch. Wait, did you finish Panty and Stocking?
No, I made it 4 episodes in on it with drinking.
All right, then still, like I said, years.
I couldn't watch anymore.
Fucking watch Cowboy Bebop, Doro. I've watched all y'all's shit.
Those are Nick shows.
I just listed everyone else's. Nick was the last one. I'm reading your book right now, dog. It's a thick ass book.
Okay, and like, how much Homestuck did we read, huh? How much?
Well, I read it.
This podcast is getting real attacky.
I read it to you.
Yeah, this is
like
getting
an
real
audiobook
hostile.
that you actually didn't listen to.
It's getting real attacky.
So
I'm getting attacky
I don't know.
because
I think so. Next episode, I think we're gonna be talking about a lot of anime related shit, which is fine by me.
I'm
yeah.
As far
Ranking of Kings is gonna be so good.
As far as this episode goes, I think we're pretty close to time here. So
yeah, we're about I think we're about like approaching 50 or at 50, like around there.
That's fine.
Yeah, next episode, like I really want to go into Zeke's descent into JoJo fandom.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, that was the most
do you
funny
really?
thing of all, to be honest.
Honestly, Zeke, it is so funny to me.
Yeah.
Legitimately, it is so fucking funny to me. Like you were the last person I would have expected to be a JoJo fan, and yet here we are.
I wasn't ready for this.
Here you are explaining to everyone why we should all watch
for
JoJo.
next episode.
Only
for right
as
now,
long as we talk about Berserk at some point. I need to.
Oh yeah, you gotta tell me all about that shit next. That could be a part of the anime episode.
Yeah, you know what? Next week we're gonna talk about anime, Ranking of Kings, Berserk, JoJo, all that fun shit.
I am in so much pain.
Like actually,
you gotta finish Ranking of Kings.
That means he has to watch all the things that we have been talking about.
At least Ranking of Kings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good show, like legit.
At least.
Give it the 2 episodes.
Anyway, I think that does it for this episode of the We Get It podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening.
We'll next episode's gonna be, it'll happen eventually. I'm not gonna give a specific date because I couldn't do that in good faith. So we'll see you when we see you.
Yeah.
Hopefully less than 3 years from now.
Yeah. Hopefully less than 3 months. Yeah, for sure.
That's
we'll get better. We'll get better at that.
Look. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I promise to try.
Anyways,
cut it.
Anyway,
Cut
I've been Top Johnson, and I will see y'all.